Ladies and gents, we're starting off a brand new season number 4 with Vazslap Racing. Last season we did extremely well, winning the Constructors Championship, coming 3rd in the Drivers' Champions, Yuki Tsunoda, and 5th for Piastri. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. This year we want to go one step further. I want to win the Drivers' Championship. I want to win the Construction Championship. I want to win the DHL Pit Stop Award as well. I want to win it all. That is the plan. Today's episode is sort of a welcome to Season 4 episode. We've got the new driver lineups. We've got the new car available. We've got the new calendar. We've got new sprint races. Everything new. Enjoy the video. Hit subscribe. Leave a comment. Let's run that intro. Welcome, ladies and gents, to another race weekend. Of course, we ended the season last week, Sunday. We're doing the end of season review and basically just going to show you how things have lined up for 2027, I think we're going to. I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to show you, we're going to change the race calendar, we're going to change the sprint races, we're going to do the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to use the Wheel of Fortune for the calendar as well. We'll go into all of that in the episode, of course. But for now, we're getting some money. We can have a look at the season review. There we go. Our markability has gone up to 739. In terms of money, we lost a lot of money. We got 67 million from our race targets this season. That is impressive. I like that. Let's see the DHL awards. We didn't get anything in the pit stops, but we do manage to finish 9th overall with 47 points in the DHL stops. We do get 1.9 million for that. He's gone low because of his performance, but the board are very happy, and that's all that matters. Oscar Piastri gets 4th place with 352 points. Yuki Tsunoda 3rd place with 375 points, and Vazslap Racing 1st place, 727 points for the Constructors Championship. Our team rating has gone up, guys. We've gone up until 2027 next season. That is absolutely fantastic. In terms of performance, target was 7th. We came 1st. Our objective was to score points in 50% of the races. We scored in 23 out of 24 races. Only one race we didn't score points. I think it was the 2nd race of the season or the 1st race of the season. Can't remember that. Target for next season. They haven't given it to us yet. Let's see what they tell us. High board confidence. Only 1.5 million though. I was expecting a little bit more money to come into the stuff. Regulation changes, of course. Everything is minus 5% because people voted for that for some reason. Let's start the new season, guys. Let's see the new driver lineups. Let's go into the new season. Let's see what 2027 is going to bring for Vazslap Racing. Here we go. 3rd in the Drivers' Championship, 1st in the Constructors. Our new season target is to win the Constructors' Championship again and to get podiums in 6 of our races. Okay. And we have until 2031 to achieve that. Ladies and gents, let's see the new driver lineups. Hey guys, before we get to the driver changes, you can just see my face. I've blocked it so you don't get any spoilers. I tried to change the team names. I tried to bring in Audi for Sauber. I think RB I changed to Porsche. And I believe the Haas I changed to Andretti or Alpine. I can't remember one of the two. But for some reason the editor didn't want to work. So unfortunately we stuck with the same team. So just a heads up, that's what happened. I'm sorry guys. Alright, these are the new lineups. Of course, we know Gio and Ricardo were part of Sauber. Seems like, I'm guessing Gio stayed because there's still a cover face. Could be anybody, really. But Ricardo is gone, guys. Ricardo is out of the Sauber team. It should be Porsche. I don't know why it didn't update it, but I'll keep trying. Maybe throughout the season it'll magically change to Porsche. The other driver is Pato O'Ward. Pato O'Ward going to Sauber. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Of course, Alpine had Iwasa and Stroll. Right, there's still a non-generated face there. Who's the next driver coming in? Is Stroll going to keep his place? Can assume Iwasa has. Is that Stroll? I don't think that's Stroll. That's Lawson. Iwasa and Lawson. Okay. Which means Red Bull is got a new driver. McLaren has a new driver. Question is, did Ricciardo or Stroll find somebody else? The Haas, which is changing to Andretti. Hello. Well, we found out where Stroll went. He's gone to Haas. Of course, one of the only two drivers that didn't score points last year is him and Ricciardo. And they've kept good old Kevin. Hulkenberg is out of a seat. I'm guessing Hulkenberg is retiring. He's quite old. So that's a good, interesting one. All right, we go to RB. RB was Albon and Zhao last race. Zhao has kept his spot in RB. Soon to be changed, hopefully one day, to Porsche. And who's going to join Zhao? Is it still going to be Albon? It is. It is. They've kept the same drivers. That's nice. That's nice. Right, McLaren was Norris and Award. We know Award is gone. Norris is sticking to his guns and sticking with a very bad McLaren car. And he's joined by a faceless driver. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? It is Fittipaldi. So they've replaced a rookie driver with another rookie driver. I mean, Leclerc was available. Leclerc was a free agent, so where did Leclerc go? That is the question. Of course, Mercedes had Russell and Sargent. Don't see Russell going anywhere. Russell's going to stay in his spot. Where is Sargent going to come? That is the question. Is he going to stay with Mercedes? Naturally. Naturally. He had a really good season. I didn't see they were going to change. Right, Williams. I'm expecting some changes. We had Bottas and Gasly. Bottas is staying. Okay, I thought Bottas might retire. But he's going to stay. Is Gasly going to stay with him? Yep, he is. So they're going to stick to the drivers. Interesting. All right. Aston Martin. We had Van Droon and Ocon. I don't think they're going to change too much here. That's interesting. Yep. All right. They've gone with Theo Percher and Ocon. Van Droon is out. That is very interesting. Theo Percher makes his way into Formula 1 racing. Right. Ferrari had Hamilton and Verstappen. Are they going to keep that? They're not. They're not, guys. That is an AI face, which means Hamilton or Verstappen is out. Let's see the second face. Going to be Verstappen. Has Hamilton retired? That is a possibility that Hamilton's retired. Who is joining Verstappen there? It's Isaac Hadjar. Again, Leclerc is available. Did Leclerc go to Red Bull? Because Lawson's left Red Bull. Alright, so we had Lawson and Sainz. Sainz might have retired after winning 2 championships. So might have a completely new face Red Bull team. Let's see. We do have an AI dude. Or a faceless dude, rather. For Red Bull. So that's Carlos Sainz out, I think. He was driver number 1. Was Lawson number 1? It is Lawson number 1. So Lawson is out. Sainz is still in. Who's he going to replace with? Of course it is. The wonder kid himself, Kimi Antonelli. And then, of course, just to confirm our 2 drivers, we're keeping Piastri and Yuki. I'm not swapping them for anything in the world. Let's go back to Vazslap Racing, baby. All right, last season we had the Mercedes engine. We're going to stick with the Mercedes engine. There is the new Honda engine, which, no, it's not new. You can't change the engines, actually. Those are the 4 that we always had. We're going to stick with Mercedes. I feel like Mercedes did us well. Let's jump into the game. Right, ladies and gents, we're doing the sprint race. format here. I've got all the tracks loaded in. And we're going to do 6 sprint races again. In fact, no, we're going to do 6. We're going to do 6 sprint races. Where's our first sprint race going to be? We'll show you the calendar after this with all our sprint races. Our first sprint race is going to be Imola. Imola is going to be our first sprint race. That is crazy. All right, our second sprint race is going to be... Where are we going? Austria's normally great. Silverstone. Okay. Okay. We're going to Silverstone for a sprint race. That's interesting. Where's our next one going to be? I'm hoping Baku and Monaco don't come up because those would be horrible sprint races. We're going back to Austin for a sprint race. I think Austin always had a sprint race, don't they? All right. Next up, we're going to Hungary. Ah, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Hungary for another sprint race. We've got 2 more sprint races. Almost thought we got Azerbaijan there. I was going to cry. Is it Mexico? Is it it's Brazil? Ah, back to the original sprint race. There we go. I like that one. I like that one. Right, so we have our 5 sprint races. We've got Silverstone, we've got Imola, we've got Austin, we've got Sao Paulo. We have one more that I can't think of right now. Hungary. That's the 5 that we have. Where's our 6th and final sprint race going to be? Closing. It's going to be Monaco, is it? It's going to be Monaco. Oh. Monaco's the final sprint race. All right. Let's go back to the game and show you the calendar with all the sprint races. Right, guys, so we are back. And as you can see, we're starting off the season with a sprint race in Brazil. Absolutely fantastic. Isn't that great? We then go to China for our next race, up to Bahrain then Saudi Arabia. Those 2 sort of stayed together, which was interesting. Zandvoort will be our next race then. Then we go to Mexico City for that one. Barcelona comes in there. Then we've got Austin, which is a bit of a tricky one considering where it's all placed in there. We then go to Melbourne, Baku, another one, Singapore, Silverstone with our next sprint after that, Monza straight after that one, then to Montreal, then to Abu Dhabi, then Imola, our next sprint race, Austria, Las Vegas, Miami, 2 American ones back to back, interesting, Budapest, our next sprint race. We then go to Qatar, Skakuza, Belgium, and then our final race with a final sprint race. That's interesting. In Monaco. That's right. We've got a sprint race to start the season and a sprint race to end the season. Isn't that exciting? Right. In terms of our vehicles and where we are and all that sort of stuff, you can have a look at our car. We're still currently 3rd and 4th, which means our research has done a fantastic job getting where we should be. In terms of our staff, I'm not replacing any of the staff. We can just have a look at drivers. Curious now, Hamilton's a free agent. Ricardo's a free. They didn't retire, guys. Perez didn't retire. I thought he might have gone good. Van Droom didn't retire either. That's interesting. Where did Scholl? Scholl is still a free agent. Scholl is still a free agent. That is... It's crazy that McLaren didn't pick him up. Like, I can understand Red Bull going for Antonelli. I can understand that one. I don't understand Ferrari not going back to Leclerc if they were going to get rid of Hamilton. I don't understand McLaren not going for them. Like, he's such a good driver and he's just sitting there in a free agency. It's crazy. Ricardo, I can understand. Like, I love Ricardo. I really do. But that is absolutely crazy, guys. So crazy. In terms of our drivers, our affiliates, the 3 have kept their cars. They're going to stay in the F2 position. We'll see if any of the other ones pick up a drive in F2 and F3 as the season progresses. But that is going to be the end of this episode, ladies and gents. In fact, let's do some... You know what? I'm gonna end it there. We're going to have a nice short little episode to build us up for season 2027. I'm going to do the sponsorship negotiations off camera. We're going to build up to Sao Paulo. I'm going to develop some cars. I'm going to develop some parts. I need to get money first because we're negative 14 million at the moment. Hopefully the sponsorship can help us bring in a bucket load of money because that is the plan. Right, guys. we are going into the sponsorship. Before we do that, I just want to check driver development. Reactions are going good for Piastri. That's nice. Tsunoda, nothing improved. Our affiliates, Swartz is getting worse. Swartzman. Beganovic has picked up a point there. Who's that? Dragovic doing well. This is the one I'm most interested in. Zarel Willis going up to 62 on cornering. That's all you've been doing for the past I don't know how long. ATR period is open. We have minus 14 million.4. That is very, very low in where we're going. All right, that is fine. We do that. Let's do the sponsorship negotiations now. We can get money up front, which will help us a lot in the interim. Or we could do this, which is more engagement. We would still be in the negative. Or we can do Adidas, which is a lot more in race day and a lot more up front. I mean, 26 million in race. I'm going to go with Adidas, guys. It's more balanced. I feel like Adidas will be the better option right now. We do need to get a little bit more up front. I need to be at least that upfront figure there where you see 20.10 now. We need it to be at least in the 30s just so we can do some sort of development. So Apple Music will definitely be on the board. So will Microsoft. Those are the two that we can get up front, easy money. Anybody else giving us up front? Hugo Boss is giving us up front. Honeywell is giving us 1.4. They're giving us 7. Okay, we've done that one. Sorry. None of these two are doing. Pirelli isn't, and Bang Energy is 1. I think Hugo Boss would probably be the best one. So we've got those. We got into the 30 million. Now I want to get engagements up quite a bit. I can go to even 29 or 31. We'll go with Pirelli. I think would be the best option. Race day is already a lot. I want everything in the 30s. So, I mean, let's do Pirelli. And then I can either do Honeywell, which will take us both into... This will give us a bit of extra on all three. This one won't. It will give us all three as well, but driver markability will go down for some reason. This one won't do the other two. And then Eurotech will give us another 9 million. I'm kind of feeling Honeywell, guys. Oh, Bang gives me the most, but I'm worried about the driver markability. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. That's some good dosh in our pockets. That's some good dosh. All right, let me sort out the livery. Let me sort out the how they're looking, all that sort of stuff. Let's give me a second or two. I'll fix all of that. Okay, guys, this is the outfit that we've chosen. Take that away. You can see it looks good, simple, neat, fresh. I kind of fixed the details. Remember last time it was looking a little bit weird. You can see from the back as well. And here is our car. We're going with the tiger stripes this time, apparently. You can see the little tiger head there at the top with the Adidas logo. Nice looking fresh car. We got the Bang Energy sponsor on the back wing. Golden sacks everywhere. It looks good, guys. It looks good. I like it. I like it. That is what we're going to go with. Alrighty. Moving closer to Brazil, we do some scheduling here. I'm just going to go pre-select. I want to get pit stop errors time down. Everything else is fine. We need to get that to lower than 2.2 seconds. That will do that. Great. Alright, in terms of money, we have 17.6 million in the bank. I'm not going to develop yet. I feel like our car is good enough to develop. I've done the car testing center developing. I need to start doing all of these car development sides. So we're going to do the suspension. 7.5 million. 12 million. Oh gosh, 12 million. 11.5. 11. Okay, no, let's do this one. We'll get them all up to 2. We'll get them all up to 2. Off section is fine. Operations, just the weather center needs to be refurbished. We'll do that. These will probably land up being completely finished by the end of the season. How much is to do the helipad? 800,000 to finish off the let's do the helipad quickly. 800,000 to finish that off. Boardroom, 2.5. That can wait a little bit. 4.2. 1.1. That's max level already. And these ones, how much to upgrade these? 3.5. 1.9. Racing Simulator is probably the most important one. I'm going to do that. We can get our driver development up and running, right? We've got 3.5 million left in the bank. We need to develop parts, which I suppose we should be doing. We have 63 days till the next race. We actually have our first race. We do the estimated time for development will be 33 days. So let's do that. Let's go with the new chassis. Because this ATR period is not a long one. Just do something like that. Then actually look at our race performance is something that we're going to definitely need. Engine cooling as well. Let's go with engine optimized cooling. Let's do that. Cancel quickly. Let's get 3 engineers working on that. Normal approach. That'll cost us $1 million. And then I want to do the underfloor as well. But I just need to check. Our high speed is still our biggest issue when it comes to the vehicle. So if that's the case, let's do a front wing as well. And this will be high speed performance. We can sort that problem out. Put 4 engineers on this one. And then we'll also do a rear wing. I think we have enough money to do a rear wing as well. We'll use all our ATR period time now, so we have to wait 66 days for the next one though, but it's fine. I feel like with these 3 developments we should be looking good on the high speed stuff. It's 1 point. Oh, we ran out of money. Okay, never mind. We'll do those 2 for now. Should have checked that, eh? Should have checked that. Alright, let's press on ahead. Let's get to Brazil, guys. Let's get to Brazil. Our first race, our first sprint race is coming up shortly. Alright, we've got a... What's this? Increased speed production. It'll be finished a bit earlier. And we pay how much? 360,000. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's upgrade that quick. And then we've got the Formula 2 roster and Formula 3 roster up and running. Alrighty. Let's see if any of our drivers, our affiliates, are racing F2. Only the 2 that we had, the 3 that we had. The rest aren't riding. Alright, so Schwartzman, he's still got 12 months. I'm probably not going to renew his contract. Beginovich, he still has 2 more years, so he's good. Vesti, I'm probably not going to renew. Hopefully someone can poach him and they can get 8 million to terminate. Drakovic, I kind of want to keep him, and he's still got another 2 years left, so he's still fine. He should be racing in those. These 2 I'm definitely not going to lose. Still another 2 more years. Paul Aaron, probably my best affiliate that I have at the moment. He still has 2 years. And then our project, Zariel Willis. This is our project. This is the one we're going to try and sort out when it comes to development. She's got average development rate, which isn't great. What's Schwartzman still on? He's on average as well, so he's not going to develop much. He's also on average. I think they're all going to be average now because we started the season. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just stick with that. Right. Let's move on. We're going to Brazil, guys. Let's see what's finishing up. Our facilities are almost done upgrading. We've got a top of the range helipad. Let's go. Let's go. Top of the range helipad. We get 5% more sponsor targets. Treatment activities up to 20. Team mockability is up to 60. In terms of all of that stuff, you can see the mockability on the board. So we are currently established. That's where we are in terms of our mockability and team rating and all that. We're established. They're not happy with my... Okay, I get that. Board budget. They're giving me 70 million initially. I don't know. If you look at finances, you can see that we are started with 12 minus 11 million because of the outgoings, all the extra payments we had to do in car development. Our current balance is there. The cost cap is 118 million, so we're still cool on that one. Marketability, you can see there's 739 out of 1,000, so we're actually quite marketable, which is great. Our affiliates, though, need to improve their marketability a little bit better, I think. All right, another upgrade. Car test center. This is better. This is good. This means we can get cheaper upgrade parts and more efficient upgrade parts, right? Engine cooling goes up to 4%. Tire preservation goes up to 4%, which is brilliant. And then all the low speed, medium speed, and high speed testing improves. DRS goes up nicely. This is actually a huge increase in everything that we get. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Everybody's happy, enthusiastic, and great. It's what you love to see. You love to see that. Driver development. My 2 drivers, nothing really. Affiliates. Schwartzman's gone up a little bit, which is nice. Everybody else, Matty 9. Zariel, 48 braking. Good braking. Good braking. Absolutely fantastic braking. Actually, you know what? 4 million, is it enough to build a facility? Not the factory, not the design center, not the wind tunnel, not that, not that. Staff, team hub. I mean, we can do the team hub. Scouting department as well, and race simulator we can't. These ones, I suppose we can do quite a few of them in here, but I don't really want to do... I want to focus on car development. That is the goal for this season at least. But I am going to develop the rear wing like I said I was going to earlier. That's the last development for this ATR period, because it'll be 35 days. And we're going to go high-speed performance again. Confirm that. And then as soon as, in 3 days' time, when the front wing is done, we can develop about 4 of them. One engineer can work on that. Once this is done, then we can manufacture those as well. In about 4 or 5 of those. Training schedule, we're going to keep working on times, guys. We're going to keep working on time. I need to get that. So where it says estimated time stop, we need to get it below 2.1. That is the goal this season, below 2.1. Well, there you have it, folks. A sort of a build-up to the first race of the season. That is Brazil, Sao Paulo, with a sprint race, of course. Catch that tomorrow's episode. Today, though, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. Even if you don't like it, hit the like button. It helps me keep doing these videos for you. So please do that for me, guys, as well as subscribe, notify, comment, everything. Share it with your friends, parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Whoever you like. Yeah, boy, the Vazslap is out of here. Peace and chicken grease.